I'm a psychologist.
I'm Olivier Sibony. I'm a professor of strategy at HEC Paris.
I'm Cass Sunstein. I'm a lawyer.
When you look at errors of judgment, then errors, when they are one-sided on one side or another, the average error, that's what we call bias. But errors turn out to vary.
Wherever there is judgment, there's noise. There's more of it than you think. And the consequences of that volume of noise is very severe, very bad. And there are identifiable steps that can reduce it.
About 7 years ago, I think, I was doing consulting with an insurance company. And that's where the idea of the importance of noise in a practical setting came up. It turned out that underwriters, when you give them the same risk to assess, give very different answers. I mean, dramatically more variable than the executives of the company expected. If you take two underwriters at random, by how much would you expect them to differ in percentages? Most people think that a tolerable number is about 10%. That's a tolerable difference. We don't expect people to agree perfectly. But it turned out in that study that the number that we observed was about 50%, 50, which was 5 times as much variability, as much noise, we would say now, as the executives of the company expected. And that was really the genesis of the ideas that we've been following in this book.
There is a lot of professional judgment where we rely on the expertise and the judgment of humans because we have to and because we want to. And we sort of expect that the judgments that we rely upon are in fact sensible and rational and expert, and we assume that there is not too much variability in those judgments. We don't expect perfect agreement, but we expect bounded disagreement. We expect that there is a limit on how much reasonable people can disagree. Of course, reasonable people can disagree. It's a matter of judgment, after all. But they shouldn't disagree by too much. When you actually show them how much they disagree, in all kinds of fields, they're shocked. We define noise basically as any unwanted variability in judgment where people should agree and disagree.
The world of medicine, which is one which we discovered, is noiseful, meaning a doctor might say, yes, it's cancer, and another equally qualified doctor might say, no, it's not cancer. To see in medicine that level of noise is a revelation of an extremely serious problem. One of the part of the process of doing the book is we all discovered that there are areas of noise, meaning unfair treatment of people who are the same, or extremely costly error, that are being turned up in pockets. The pocket might involve fingerprinting, or it might involve criminal justice, or it might involve hiring. And there's going to be something new that's fantastic that fits in our general tale.
In discussion of human error, there has been a great deal of focus on bias. And the study of biases has sort of flourished for a long time. But noise is another kind of error. It's another family of error which is much more difficult to see, but it may not be much less pernicious. Because when you're looking for judgments that are measured for accuracy, when the aim of judgment is to be accurate, then noise and bias have mathematically equivalent roles. And that is a very powerful conclusion that I would like people to think about